My cousin's wedding is just around the corner. It's a big deal, the whole family is going to be there. I should be excited, right? But a knot of worry is growing in my stomach. It's not the wedding itself, it's the thought of bringing my girlfriend, Lisa. See, Lisa and I, we love each other. But we are different sides of the same coin when it comes to social gatherings. I'm more laid back, happy to go with the flow. Lisa, she thrives on being the life of the party. This difference, usually endearing, becomes a source of stress at big family events. This wedding, with all its expectations and traditions, feels like a minefield. I want to enjoy it, to reconnect with family I haven't seen in years. But the thought of managing Lisa's social anxieties, of being responsible for her having a good time, fills me with dread. Lisa is outgoing, vivacious. She loves meeting new people. At parties with her friends, she's in her element. She flits from group to group, laughing, chatting, the center of attention. Me? I'm more reserved. I enjoy conversations with a few close friends or family members. I'd rather observe the dynamics, listen to stories, and contribute thoughtfully than be the one cracking jokes and commanding the room. These differences, usually complementary, become amplified at large family gatherings. Lisa feels out of place, unsure of how to navigate the complex web of relationships and histories. She looks to me for reassurance, for guidance, for entertainment. It becomes my responsibility to make sure she's having a good time, and that's a burden I'm not sure I can carry at this wedding. I feel a knot of anxiety forming in my stomach every time I think about the wedding. The image of Lisa, lost and uncomfortable in a sea of unfamiliar faces, fills me with dread. The thought of spending the entire event catering to her social needs, instead of genuinely connecting with my own family, makes me want to disappear. It's not that I don't want her there, I do. But a part of me, a selfish part perhaps, just wants to enjoy the wedding without the added pressure. I want to relax, reminisce with cousins I haven't seen since we were kids, and be fully present for my cousin's big day. But the guilt is immediate. Is it fair to Lisa to even consider going alone? She's my girlfriend, and this is a significant family event. Wouldn't it be hurtful, disrespectful even, to exclude her? This internal conflict, this push and pull between my desire for freedom and my responsibility towards Lisa's happiness, is tearing me apart. The memory of Uncle John's birthday party flashes before my eyes. Lisa, clinging to my arm, whispering anxieties about not knowing anyone. I spent the entire evening introducing her around, making small talk, trying to integrate her into conversations that were years in the making. I barely spoke to my own uncle on his birthday. And then there was the disastrous gala last year. Lisa, overcompensating for her discomfort, drank too much, became overly loud, and ended up making a scene. I spent the rest of the night apologizing for her behavior, mortified and exhausted. These past experiences weigh heavily on my mind. They are stark reminders of how different our social approaches are, and how easily things can go wrong. The upcoming wedding feels like a disaster waiting to happen, a replay of past mistakes on a much grander scale. Section 5. The weight of expectations. It's not just about Lisa's discomfort, it's about the weight of her expectations. She expects me to entertain her, to introduce her to everyone, to make sure she's included in every conversation. And while I understand her need for reassurance, this constant need to manage her social experience sucks the joy out of these events for me. I love her, I do. But sometimes I just want to be free to be myself, to reconnect with my family without also playing the role of social director. Is that so wrong? This wedding, it's not just a wedding, is it? It's a symbol of this larger conflict in our relationship, the clash between her expectations and my need for freedom. The thought hit me like a bolt of lightning. I was driving home from work, the radio playing some forgotten tune, when it struck me. I don't want to bring Lisa to the wedding. It wasn't a decision made out of anger or resentment, it was a realization, a moment of clarity. I realized that bringing her would be a disservice to both of us. She wouldn't enjoy the event, constantly struggling to fit in, and I wouldn't be able to relax and be myself, burdened by the responsibility of her happiness. This realization, though daunting in its implications, brought a strange sense of relief. For the first time in weeks, I could imagine myself at the wedding, genuinely enjoying the day, reconnecting with my family, and celebrating my cousin's happiness. But the joy is short-lived, immediately replaced by a wave of guilt. How can I tell Lisa? How will she react? Will she understand? This decision, this need for freedom comes at a price. The potential for hurt, for anger, for a rift in our relationship. It's a gamble, a leap of faith. What if she sees this as a rejection? What if it confirms her insecurities about not being accepted by my family? The thought of hurting her, of jeopardizing our relationship, makes my stomach churn. But deep down, I know this conversation needs to happen. We can't keep avoiding this fundamental difference in our approach to social events. Sweeping it under the rug will only lead to more resentment and hurt down the line. I need to explain to Lisa as gently as I can why I feel this way. I need to make her understand that it's not about rejecting her, but about preserving the joy of this special occasion for both of us. Maybe we can find a compromise. Maybe she can come for a part of the wedding, the ceremony perhaps, and then we can have our own celebration afterwards, just the two of us. This wedding, this dilemma has been an eye-opener. It's highlighted the importance of communication and compromise in a relationship. It's taught me that sometimes love means prioritizing individual needs and finding ways to meet each other halfway. It's a lesson I'm still learning, a path I'm navigating with trepidation and hope. I don't have all the answers, but I know this. Love is not about suffocating each other with expectations, but about creating a space where we can both breathe, grow, and be our true selves. Please let me know. Am I the a-hole? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much.